Hello and welcome everyone. So today we are going to start with chapter number 4, the sensitive periods of development. Here we are going to understand the neurological part of every child or every person or every human being. As Dr. Maria Montessori was doctor by profession, she worked in the human development. डॉक्टर मारिया मॉन्टेसरी पेशे से डॉक्टर थी, इसीलिए उन्होंने ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट पर सबसे ज्यादा काम किया और सबसे ज्यादा समझा कि कोई भी ह्यूमन बीइंग है वो एक बच्चे से ही बड़ा होता है. एवरी ह्यूमन बीइंग ग्रोज फ्रॉम अ चाइल्ड. So, if we study the child development, we can understand the main growth and development of each and every individual as a personality. So, here, when we are talking about different stages of development in our ECC and NTT courses, here she has reframed that stages into the periods. She says that there are six major sensitive periods. Okay. The order of the periods are according to the age which is given here. So we have to first focus on the first three periods in the foundation stage. Okay. Rather, as per NEP 2020, we have to see all the six periods if we are focusing on NEP 2020 towards the foundation stage. But earlier, it was only till the major three periods. The major three periods are temporary, which actually focuses the main psychic energy and the nurturance during this period. The nurturance during this period marks a very big difference in the next three sensitive periods. Now, why these periods are called as sensitive? Why this period means the time zone or the timeline. That timeline is called as period. मतलब वो जो समय की अवधि है उसे पीरियड कहा जाएगा. तो उस समय को इतना महत्व या इतना तवज्जो क्यों दिया गया है, ये चीज को हम समझेंगे. जो हम लोगों ने अलग अलग अवस्थाएं समझी थी एनटीटी ईसीसी में, बच्चे की ग्रोथ या डेवलपमेंट की जो अवस्था होती है, यानी बालक के विकास की जो अवस्थाएं होती हैं, इनको कई में चार अवस्थाओं में विभाजित किया गया था एनटीटी और ईसीसी में, जिसमें शैशव अवस्था, बाल्यावस्था, किशोरावस्था और प्रौढ़ावस्था हुई थी. लेकिन यहाँ डॉक्टर मारिया मोंटेसरी का ये कहना है कि ये जो अवस्थाएं हैं, इन अवस्थाओं को एक टाइमलाइन की तरह देखा जाए, एक टाइम जोन या टाइम पीरियड की तरह देखा जाए कि इतने समय से इतने समय तक वो बच्चे में क्या क्या अंतर और क्या क्या पीरियड्स और मोटिव्स रहते हैं, है ना. तो इन्होंने, है ना, कैसे कैटेगराइज करा? इन्होंने कैटेगराइज करा चीजों के अकॉर्डिंग या चेंजेस के अकॉर्डिंग, अलग अलग डेवलपमेंटल बेस के अकॉर्डिंग. फैन बंद कर दो. ओके. ना, तो ये जो सिक्स सेंसिटिव पीरियड्स है इनको हम समझते हैं. सबसे पहला पीरियड है 1 to 3 years. तो सबसे पहला जो पीरियड है 1 to 3 years. 1 to 3 years द पीरियड ऑफ ऑर्डर मीन्स, यहाँ पे जो शुरुआती पीरियड है, यहाँ पर बच्चा इनिशियली जो 0 to 3 years वाला पीरियड हम समझ रहे हैं, जब बेबी छोटा ही है, तो यहाँ पर बच्चे की मेन जो एक्सपोजर होता है वो एक काफी कंफर्ट जोन में होता है. Right? Everybody knows that this child is dependent and we have to help or support that child. Okay? To focus more on each and every routines as well as the different areas where the child goes. पूरे घर में बच्चे का क्या रूटीन है, कौन से एरिया में कहाँ कहाँ बच्चा जा रहा है, ये सारी चीजें देखी जाती है. तो सबसे पहला है बर्थ ऑर्डर, है ना. सेकेंड पीरियड इज फॉर लैंग्वेज. अनटिल द जीरो पीरियड टिल 3 years, 0 से 3 साल तक की उम्र में, the child absorbs, as we have seen in the absorption period, the child absorbs the sound and different accents around the surrounding of the child, the vocabulary which is used, the syntax this is which is used, and the different type of language skills, or which we can say the symbolic language or the sign language or anything by different signs and symbols the child understands. That is till 3 years. And then now the activation of senses happens. Like till now the child was passive. अब तक बच्चा ये दो सेंसिटिव पीरियड्स में बच्चा पैसिव था. बच्चा सिर्फ अपने माहौल, अपने वातावरण, अपने एनवायरनमेंट को समझ रहा था. The child was only understanding the environment and the background. So, this period when the child is dependent, the child is not only dependent, the child tries to learn each and every day. There is a natural teacher inside every human being which teaches the child, says Dr. Maria Montessori. As we can understand with the example of child falling down 100 times, and then again nobody motivates the child, nobody says the child that now you have to wake up, and then you have to stand up, and then you have to walk like this. No, the child does all these things automatically because the child watches around the surrounding that everybody is walking on this feet. Okay, and as everybody is doing the same, I also want to do the same, and that's why we say the small children as monkeys, because they catch and they copy whatever we are doing, right? They do not know anything else. They are plain slate. They do not know how the monkeys are doing. They do not know how elephants are doing. They do not know how human beings are doing. But the thing is, they follow whatever is in the nature. If there is a human belonging in the nature, the child will follow that, and the animals also may follow that, right? So we can understand the different areas of growth and development are happening with different senses. यहाँ पर हमको ये समझ में आता है जितने सेंसेस एक्टिव या चैनलाइज होंगे वैसा और उस हिसाब से यहाँ पर सेंसरी चैनल्स डेवलप होते हैं. Now, when we focus on the different sensitive periods of movement, here different types of skills involving motor development skills, which is divided into two, that is the fine motor and the gross motor. When we talk about the gross motor, this means the full body development. Development of hands, developments of legs, developments or development of full body. That is the development of gross motor development. So the next period comes on to the different objective period. Here, the child understands that there are different objects which focus more on the different as areas or an aspect. When we focus on the different areas and the aspect, the smaller and different objects are according to the things around the surrounding. The things around the surrounding means different ideas which are involved in the surrounding. जो जो चीजें बच्चे के आसपास हैं, like whatever is happening, it may be a tiny ant crawling on the floor, a bird flying in the sky. With a small tiny ant, the child learns that the ant is so small but carries such big things. ठीक है. छोटी सी चींटी से बच्चा सीखता है कि ये चींटी काफी छोटी है लेकिन ये बड़ी बड़ी चीजों को उठा के ले जा सकती है. ठीक है. और बड़े जो पंछी है उसको जब बच्चा उड़ता हुआ देखता है, when the child sees that the bird is flying, the child feels that the bird is flying in the sky. As the bird wakes up, the bird starts flying. But what we do, we as we wake up, we try to catch up our parents. We are totally dependent on our parents. But the bird does not check whether the parent is there or not there. The bird is going to fly, fly, and fly in the air. The more the bird is going to fly, and then the bird is going to come back onto the nest. When the child sees this, the child understands that there is something which can fly, there is something which can crawl. These small, small objects, the child thinks in his or her own ways or ideas. This starts from 1.5 years till 4 years. Then the last sensitive period is the social aspect. Social aspect means the areas where the social and the society norms are there. When we talk about the social and the society norms, the community rules, the community dynamics, different types of community behaviors, the social behaviors, which may include the honesty, which may include different manners, courtesy, humbleness, and then thankfulness, kindness, all these things the child is going to learn from this social aspects. So, what are the six major periods which Dr. Maria Montessori said? Dr. Maria Montessori focused on very first on the order, that at what age the child is and what facilities the child must get at what age. Next is language. Then third is sensory refinement. Fourth is motivation. Fifth is small object. And sixth is the social aspects. So, this is all about the social six major developmental period, or you can say the changes in the life of the child.